Hello, I've got two stories to tell today. The first one is about two young men, young crew steward, who just graduated and they flew to Hong Kong on another flight. And myself and my crew, we were leaving Hong Kong the next day. So these two young men joined our flight. They reported to me. I was the supervisor then. So I said, sure, welcome aboard. So we went to the airport, bought a plane, and then passengers boarded the flight and we took off. And halfway through the flight from Hong Kong to Singapore, I overheard two of them. They just graduated, mind you. So they were actually on an observation flight, or what we call SNY, supernumerary flight, understudying the galleys and the cabin layout, the meal service procedures, etc., etc. So I overheard them talking to each other. Said, "Hey, funny, this aircraft, we we never learned about these galleys and all that. Don't look familiar." So I interrupted. I said, "What do you mean by don't look familiar? You were trained for this aircraft, isn't it?" He said, "Yes, Mr. Tan, but strange." So they took out their manual and showed me. I said, "Oh my gosh, Dad, you were trained for the Boeing 707. And do you know what aircraft is this? This is the Boeing 747, the jumbo jet. So definitely they are not the same." They say, "Oh, what happened?" I said, "Well, you must have got on the wrong flight. You're not supposed to be on our flight. You're supposed to be on a Boeing 707 flight going back to Singapore from Hong Kong." I said, so they were, their faces turned pale. They said, "Oh my God, what's going to happen to us?" I said, "I don't know. The office will find out and they will deal with you subsequently." Yeah, it's a very serious thing. I will have to inform the immigration and the captain about your mistake. So when we arrived at Singapore, of course, few days later, they will call up to the office and I think given telling off. I think probably their probation would have extended for another 6 months. Yeah, the airline is very particular about this, but it's very strange that